It's time. We're back again. It's been a while. It's been about a year, and for me, 150 pounds since I last saw you guys. But if you're watching, of course, if you're listening, I probably sound exactly the same, so you wouldn't know the difference. But we are back. Sketching Up is here. We're back. It's me, Chris Schnabel. It's Kyle Scott. Kyle, how are you doing?
Boy, just chilling. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be like you, Schnabel, where you're glowing. You look like you're drinking water. You know what I'm saying? Like
water right here.
You're getting it popping.
Yeah.
Skin pumping. You know what I'm saying? Fresh baldy from the night before. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Still Mr. Atlanta bias. You know what I'm saying? Still Mr. DC gang till I DIE. You feel me? What's happening? I'm having a great time.
Yeah.
Accident full flare. It's hot outside.
It's hot for you because of humidity. Yeah. It's hot for me right now because of heat. Right now, currently, on the day of recording this, so not today for the people listening, but the day we are actually recording this, it is currently 100. So we're in the triples already. In 103. It's supposed to get to 108. So it's not even at its peak yet. So, but luckily we're inside and we're recording. So here we are. We're finally back. You know, we've been meaning to come back for a while, but schedules just haven't worked in our favor. But I think what we're going to decide to do is come out, bi-weekly, monthly, something like that. We're not going to do too many. We'll have the same thing. It'll have the audio. We'll have the video, maybe have some doodles. We're going to come back. We're going to come back stronger than ever. You already know it. I mean, we're already stronger than ever. He's talking about me. This man over here has also been on a big kick as well. So, we're trying to get into shape so we can come at you at our best. At our best.
Saying? We got to come back. You had to come back sexy. You feel me? It's hot outside. Like, you feel me? Summertime in Atlanta going crazy. He got summertime in Spokane.
Washington.
You know what I'm saying? Like going
and
crazy,
I got
man.
This beautiful background as I'm currently transitioning from one place to another. So for the people watching, I have this beautiful background that you can see. For the people listening, there's waterfalls in the back and fairies flying around, granting wishes to everybody. There's this beautiful fountain to my right, as you can see if you're watching. If you're listening, you just have to listen to my description of it. There's this beautiful fountain in the back here. It's a paradise. It's an absolute paradise. And that's everything going on. Everything. Yeah. All the fairies and the waterfalls are all made of gold. It's
straight up.
It's amazing. It's amazing. That'd be the worst use of gold ever if you melted it and made it to a waterfall.
Yeah, like it's stupid.
But we did it. But we did it. It's
what
here.
It is. You know what I'm saying? We got that inspiration from Trinidad James, another Atlantean. You know what I'm saying? Go to my chain, go to my watch. You know what I'm saying? Don't believe me.
Is that what people from Atlanta are? Atlanteans? Or did you just make that up?
Apparently, we're supposed to be. We're not like New Yorkers, so it's Atlantean.
That's what I know. New Yorkers.
Yeah, so I think it's like Atlantean because we're Georgians. We're Georgians.
Yeah, I knew that.
Atlanteans.
I don't know what I thought it was, but I definitely did not think it was Atlanteans.
Yeah, I think it will be Atlantean because I've seen it somewhere. I think apparently it's like Atlantean. Yeah.
You saw it when you watched this later and you said it. You're like, oh, it is Atlanteans. I saw it in a video. It's called Sketching Up.
Well, you just call us AT aliens for me.
AT aliens. I'd rather say that because I've heard that one before. Atlanteans doesn't sound good either.
Nah, it makes it feel like we're from Atlantis. We're not from Atlantis. We're from Atlanta.
But Atlantis, at least it sounds Atlantean.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's weird.
Yeah. It's all right. We'll just call you Kyle from the South. South with an F.
South.
Yeah,
bro. South in your mouth.
South in your mouth. So there's been a lot of stuff going on. We've been going for a while. I think our last recorded episode was July of last year, so almost a year. We've been gone for almost a year, and I know
You've
people
been
have
gone.
missed us. People have missed us. And
Of
this
course.
year we tried to do another March Madness. Maybe we'll push one up and do one, maybe not in March, but we're going to do another Cartoon Madness type bracket. But again, scheduling. We both work in sports. I work in sports here at Gonzaga, and they decided because of the pandemic to play every single sport in the spring. So I
Oh
did not
my
have many
God.
days off when it came to sports and to
That's
record.
terrible.
So, and then if people that weren't listening, I also started another podcast that kind of went off of Offstage, which you might know if you're an avid listener, called Offstage Radio, where we've had some really cool guests. Kyle, we had a guest that people sketching up with love. Sketching up
Ooh,
with love. We had Darren Nefsey of Star vs. the Forces of Evil come on and talk to us. She's the creator of
ooh,
Star vs. the Forces of Evil. We had a couple other great people that people might like too, but I think that one for the sketching up audience,
I
maybe we'll
like
have to
that.
put a link in the description below because that
Yes.
one is one that you might enjoy if you are a fan of cartoons, as she created one of the top 2010s
That's
cartoons.
what I'm
So,
saying.
but we're
I
fun.
mean, you get it popping. You got podcasts. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Podcasts with an S on it. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes.
Like, let me know if you want to do some off stage stuff. I'll go
Oh,
with
of
you off
course.
stage too. We can go talk
Of
about other
course.
stuff besides like cartoon junk. We can go crazy, crazy.
I mean, Offstage Radio will be coming back for its second season coming very soon. We already have some guests
Ooh,
we're lining up. We're trying to
we
get them
got
all
guests lined
going.
up.
Oh, I can't tell you what guests we have lined up. That's against the rules.
Ooh, I
That's
was trying to
against the
get a little
rules.
sneaky sneak for y'all. See,
Yeah, no,
I've been trying to rock with fans, bro. I'm trying to get y'all something.
I could tell you who we've had, and
All
like
right.
it gets you excited for what we can then have later. Some people that you would love on this. Let's start with my friend Francisco Alvarez came on from the Basement Yard. He's a good friend of mine. Went to UNH with us. On that same episode, Ryu Car, the Mario Maker streamer, came on. Millions of plays, millions of views. One of the most prominent Mario Maker players in all of the community came on. I already told you Darren Nefsey came on. Um, Madam Mo, a friend of our show. Remember Madam
Madam
Mo? She came
Mo.
on the same episode as Darren Nefsey. Charlie Rosen, a friend of this show, came on. He was on with this band called Family Jewels that does rock versions of video game songs and cartoon songs. Who else? Man, we had 22 episodes, and the first 10 episodes had multiple guests. So, we had 40 guests or something like that, 30, 40 guests come on to Offstage Radio. So you can definitely check it out. We'll throw it in the description here so you can check that out. And yeah, check out Offstage Radio. It's coming back for season 2 coming up very shortly. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We just went off on Offstage Radio for such a long time, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for sketching up. We're here for
Kitchen.
the cartoons, for the comics. You know what happened when we were gone?
Come on.
The next phase for the Marvel franchise has started. It started. The movies are announced. Shows
Mm-hmm.
are coming out. We're starting to
Mm-hmm.
see what's happening here. Now, as a Marvel fan, I'm excited. But maybe this is a super hot take. I am not as excited for the next phase as I was for the first one.
Why?
I I read a lot of Marvel comics, but I'm not going to sit here and say I'm Variant Comics, that's a great channel to check out on YouTube if you don't know it. If you're trying to learn about comics, I'm not like I haven't read every single one. I don't know all the details. So like the reason I was so excited for the first one was because Captain America and the Hulk and like these characters I grew up loving. I read, I was the mainstream reader. Like I was a big Spider-Man fan. I've read almost every Spider-Man, at least for the first 300 issues when I was a kid. So like I loved Spider-Man. I loved Captain America because he made appearances. Fantastic Four because they made appearances, which I guess they're supposed to be in the next phase as well. Um, Things like that. Like so, I love those characters. The only character that I didn't know that I fell in love with, which maybe will get me more excited for the next phase, was Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange became one of my favorite characters. Although the comics, I read them, they're not my favorite, especially the early ones. The later ones get a little better. The early ones are not my favorite comics ever. But like, I think that's why I was more excited though, because all those characters I knew and loved, or at least I knew, were there. And now in the new one, I mean, like I said, I don't know comics, like I don't know the deep cuts, I guess you'd call them, right? The deep cuts of the comics. So like some of the newer movies coming out, I'm like, I don't really know what that is. But there are some movies to be excited for. There's gonna be a new Thor movie, which is gonna be great. And I think the first one comes out in July. I think it's a Black Widow movie, comes out in July. So
see my girl Natasha.
So it's moving quickly. But I think that's why now things might change. I might see the first one and be like, that was amazing. I can't wait for the next one. But so there's gonna be more Spider-Man. I mean, I'm all in. So I love Spider-Man. And I thought the movies were great. I thought both the Spider-Man movies, like the solo movies that they made for them, were great.
Yeah,
Homecoming and Far From Home. Although they don't really, if you're an avid Spider-Man fan, you probably were not the biggest fan of the movies.
Because they deviated from the comic?
Big time. Big time. He was never an understudy. He was never like that. Like, not in the originals, at least. Now, again, I've read a lot of Spider-Man in my life. I've read a lot of the new ones, some of the old ones, a lot of the old ones, some of the in-betweens. I don't remember him ever being mentored by anybody. I remember him being the mentoree for people. As long as one of the next two phases has Spider-Man and Deadpool teaming up, I think I could be on board for whatever phase they have coming out.
I feel it.
That's what they need, though.
They need to me, personally, I mean, I think the new wave is going to be cool. You know what I'm saying? Black Widow, we get to explore Black Widow. Doctor Strange movie is coming out, right? Like, Doctor Strange is coming out. Like, I think that's cool. Aren't they doing like an Inhumans?
Yes, they're doing Inhumans.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Inhumans, I'm not too familiar about Inhumans. Like, I read a little bit like on Wiki about them. But like, that seems pretty interesting. Like me, I'm waiting. Like, even though I'm a DC fan, I still have some Marvel that I do like. Like, I'm still waiting to see a few of like my two favorite Marvel characters are deep cut characters. You know what I'm saying? The quote unquote deep cut. Because I like Cable and Bishop. They're time travelers. Yeah. So like, you remember them from the animated series. So like, so that's what I'm waiting on. And I was just also kind of like slightly disappointed because I heard that there was supposed to be a Gambit. But I don't know how, you know, I heard that it was gonna come out. Nah, it ain't gonna come out. Like, I was just like, man, like, I would love for a Gambit movie.
The whole X-Men series is gonna be delayed in the phases, at least, unless they try to introduce them when they do the Doctor Strange movie, or trying to pull in other characters like that. Because they did say in Spider-Man or Doctor Strange, I don't remember which one it is, that Ryan Reynolds is supposed to be in it as Deadpool. That was a rumor or confirmed. I don't know which one it was, but like, he's supposed to be in it because they're going to different multiverses. Right. So like, he's going to be in a different multiverse, and that's how a lot of people think that they're going to pull these characters into the Marvel universe. Is they're going to open a multiverse, which was at the time the Sony multiverse, and now bring them into the MCU because the MCU owns all of them now. The only one I don't think they still own is Spider-Man. I think it's the only one Sony won't give up, which makes sense.
I wouldn't give him up either.
Most profitable character in all of Marvel. I mean, you can make an argument about whoever you want. The only character out of the MCU that like was profitable, big time up there with the Batmans and the Jokers before the MCU was Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, I mean, Captain America was definitely up there as a high character, and the Hulk, maybe the Hulk actually was before the MCU.
Recent. But that's probably just like a little recently with like right before well, because they have multiple movies with the Hulk.
Yeah, you know? But that's what I was thinking.
Like in the old school show they had.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, probably.
But like, I would say, because it's funny when you think about like the most profitable characters in Marvel before the MCU, because like people like Iron Man they were known characters, but they were not. Thor was a known character, but he was not what he is now.
Yeah, he wasn't popping before.
The characters that you think of, other than Captain America, they were all in the same like series, like Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four, the Hulk. Like they went in and out of each other's comics all the time. And it's that's what you make you think about it. You're like, well, yeah, they were the most profitable because they were clearly the most like the most used, the most marketed. You know, the Hulk and Spider-Man. Thor was very marketed as well. And Captain America obviously was marketed. You know, Captain America has been big forever. The first issue is him punching a Nazi in the face. It might even be Adolf Hitler in the face. So like, if that's your issue coming out in the 30s, you know that's going to become a big deal. But other characters, I mean, like Ant-Man was not big. Iron Man was a big Marvel character, but he wasn't to the. You know how you can, if you really want to figure out who was big and who wasn't before they closed, check out the Universal Studios Marvel Land, because I think they have to close because Disney owns it now, and they're opening up an Avengers thing in Disney in California. Actually, it opened on June. It opened on my birthday. I wanted to go. It sold out like months in advance, obviously. But if you look at it, like the Hulk has a ride, Spider-Man has a ride, Doctor Doom has a ride. Like when they have the characters come through, it's Spider-Man, Captain America, Hulk, Fantastic Four. Like that's how you could tell. Those are the ones that were, they were popular before the movies even happened. Now I do think Spider-Man got a boost because he had the most popular Marvel movie to start. When he had the Tobey Maguire ones, those became so huge. And it helped him as well. But he was always a big character. I loved Spider-Man since I can remember. I used to have all the toys and the mask and the little shooters that go on your wrists and it shoots the little discs, or the foam, the silly string. I had all that stuff.
I was like that just for Batman. So like I had a belt, I had the Batman mask, I had some Batarangs, like I had a cape, all that joint. Like, so I feel you.
Well, I mean, I'm an adult now and I have a full-on Doctor Strange outfit in my room right now. So
bro, I'm wearing a Batman shirt.
I know I was gonna wear a cool shirt, but don't have many left. Don't have many cool shirts left. I'm actually thinking of taking a lot of my cool shirts and making a blanket out of them. I think that would look really cool. Because I have some great shirts. Like one of my favorite shirts, which is I now swim in, is my Miles Morales shirt, where he's like in the Spider-Man pose with Harlem in the background or whatever it is in the background. Like it's a dope shirt. I can't wear it. It's huge. It's huge on me. But I think I'm maybe gonna make them all a blanket. I have them all packed in a bag.
Actually, you should do that. No, you should really do that.
I think so. 2 blankets.
Have it like a collage and just make a collage.
Yeah.
And you should have all of them that like you should put like all the Spider-Mans in one row.
Well, it probably have to be all the Marvels in one row, because I have a couple of Spider-Man shirts. I have 2 Miles Morales shirts, and I think I have 1 Spider-Man shirt. But then like a shirt I love, I got at Yankee Stadium. It says New York Yankees. I have Captain America on it. Again, a shirt I love. I can't wear it. It's way too big. So I could put that one on there. Maybe I'll put that one on Yankees one. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. There's so much. I'd have to make like 12 blankets to make enough for all my shirts. So I'll have to figure it out, and then I'll donate some, obviously, to some big man that needs a shirt.
You know what else we can also do? We can also put it online and show the Skechers.
It's true. I'd have to go through that bag, but I can find some. I don't even have to. I could show them because I've worn them before on the show. But man, I looked atrocious on the show. I don't know if I want to go back at those pictures.
I have a whole idea. We'll probably talk about this off air.
Oh, let's talk.
Whole idea.
A whole idea, and you want to talk about off air? You want to leave people hanging?
No, we can do it now. Like I'm sitting here thinking. Remember when we used to do the
doodles?
Not the doodles. We was teaching people how to do stuff.
Yeah, it was
I remember
I had to. It was
we tried our best.
We tried our best. Okay.
You can have something similar to we tried our best, but just the making of the blanket.
Hold on. I'm not making this blanket myself. I'm gonna send it to already made. What do you think? I was gonna sit down and knit 10 blankets?
Yes.
No, I'm getting this sent somewhere.
I thought you over here, you and the wife was gonna go over there and have the whole needle thread and get
No,
your thing popping, maybe get a little crochet in there going crazy. I thought
absolutely
you should
not.
have arts and crafts time with the wife. Like, I
No,
thought that was gonna
I've
happen.
asked her. I was like, "Are you gonna make the blankets for me?" She goes, "No, you're gonna send them somewhere. I'm not making those for you." You're not making the blankets for me.
Oh, that's some tragedy, bro. I'm
No,
sorry.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. I wouldn't want to do it either.
I don't want to do that.
I don't want to make blankets.
Do that. It's terrible.
You can hear the dog getting up in the background now. Doggy's up. No, I'm not making blankets. That's my. I had a whole idea. Well, your idea just got shut the heck down because that's not happening.
Well, you just shut that thing down for real. Like, that's it.
But
unload the whole clip on it.
Maybe I'll make some blankets. We can do something with them. I don't know what we would do, but maybe we could do something with them. We'll see. Something. Auction them off. We'll get $10. But I do have some really cool shirts that I really want to do something with. I went through all my shirts because I'm in the process of moving, and I had this like little pile. It's still over there on a chair. It's just a little pile of shirts that are XLs that all fit. And then I have the double XL and up, and it was like, it took over my bed. There's so many of them.
Oh my God.
It's funny.
That's so funny.
But now they're all in bags, and they're going to be made into shirt. Maybe I'll send them to you. You can knit them.
Bro, I can't knit for nothing, bro.
I do. Bring it up because, we're on now we're going to do a throwback a little bit. Bring it up. We tried our best. The one I enjoy them. I did some drawing ones. You did cooking ones.
I enjoyed the cooking one.
The one I enjoy the most, though, I think it was pancakes, wasn't it?
The chocolate chip pancakes.
Chocolate chip pancakes. If you haven't seen it, we'll leave it below here. But he tried to make chocolate chip pancakes, and it just did not.
Oh God, we tried our best. That was the epitome of
if that was your best. Don't work at IHOP. That's all I'm saying.
Now, what's funny is I've gotten so much better at making pancakes. I actually made some of it.
Well, I guess there's going to be, I think there's going to be a We Tried Our Best Pancakes Part 2 coming up.
Will be a new one. And this time, we're not going to be as ratchet. We'll be a little more sophisticated. I have stuff measured out in junk instead of pulling stuff out of the thing.
You measured it, though. You measured everything. Except for probably the most important part. You were like, I don't need to measure the butter. Just throw it. Just throw that in there, and then bam, burnt door stoppers. Yum. Can't even use those as paperweight. You'll get charcoal on your papers.
I don't care what you said. Them things hit though. Once you sliced off.
They hit what?
Your stomach.
You hit the mailman walking by with those rocks?
No. Once you like chop off I don't know how far in the trenches you was, Schnabel, but when my mom would burn the pancakes, all you gotta do is take the butter knife, cut off the little top layer, boy, you lit after that. It's like your mother didn't even burn them things. I'm
pretty sure you put 3 of those in the drawer next to your bed in case there's an intruder. Use them as ninja stars.
Hey, bro, I made me some batarangs out of it. Batman shape. I put it in my Batman.
That's what I'm saying. You put it in the belt. You still got that belt, right? That you're talking about. You put it in the belt.
Yeah. Boy, I put it straight in the belt. Just being like, oh, what is this? Yeah. Eat that right now. Eat that real quick.
So that's going to be part 2. And then part 3, because you're going to be so successful at it, it sounds like. So part 3 will be you making a shape out of a pancake.
Yeah.
You could do that. My man's going to come out. Here, I made a shape out of pancake. Enjoy your Mickey Mouse pancake.
Nah, bro, I'll be official with it. I'll go get like the little icing joint. You know how they have the where you can have the decorative icing.
Yeah. No. I don't mean like that. I don't mean drawing something on a circular pancake. I mean creating a pancake to look like something.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna sit there when the pan.
Oh, you're gonna put the pancake mix in there. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I got you. I got
You know what I'm saying?
I thought you were saying like, yeah, I'll take the icing and just make. Like, no, I don't mean that. I'm not meaning to decorate your pancakes.
No, I'll make like you know what I'm saying, something smooth. You know what I'm saying?
I get it now. I didn't get it at first. I get it now. And I'm gonna try something else as well. The drawing ones are cool, but I think I can take up. Maybe I will try one. I'm not gonna try one of the blankets. I'm not even gonna lie on this right now. I'm not trying to make a blanket. No way. Absolutely no way.
He said absolutely.
So there's another thing that's starting. Actually started recently, and neither of us have seen it, but we're gonna start going off and making episodes about it. Is Amphibia and the Owl House both started their second season, or well, started their new runs, I should say. I don't know if it was their second. I think Amphibia was already on their second season, and the Owl House started their second season. And I said something in the pre-show that I said, well, we'll wait for here, because you were saying how you're excited to see the next thing of Amphibia. I think that although Amphibia definitely started off hotter, like it started off a lot better, I think the Owl House is going to hands down be the better show of the two.
You think so?
Have you finished it?
No.
See, that's the thing. You gotta finish it. Like the
I got halfway through.
So Alex Hirsch, this is stuff I learned when we were away for a year. It's a lot of stuff we learned. Alex Hirsch, who people know as the creator of Gravity Falls, the champion of the Cartoon Madness bracket, is the I don't know if they're dating or what, to the creator of the Owl House. He's on the show, so I'm sure he has some input if they're dating or married or whatever it is they are. And you can tell in the second half of the first season, you can tell that the stories just they get crazy. They get very good, gets very sad. I think it's going to be the better of the two.
Okay.
So when we have that all checked out, I mean, and you've seen probably the first season of Amphibia now.
Whole first season.
First season.
Yeah,
whole first season is very good.
Only one I'm like still trudging along on.
The second season, I think it's one half of the second season. I think Amphibia is on the second half of its second season now, and Owl House is in the first half of its second season. I think they're half season apart. I don't know. We'll have to look it up at some point. But anyway, they're both going to be coming out. So if you're watching the show, our show, that is not these shows, our show, and you watch those shows, we're going to be discussing that in the upcoming weeks because they're starting now. I think they're already like 3 or 4 episodes deep. So we got some work to do. We got some work to do. We got the Marvel shows we got to catch up on. We got cartoons we got to catch up on. I don't even know if any new ones have come out that would be worth talking about. Like, I don't know if any new cartoons have come out that are worth talking about since we.
There's some new anime that's came out that's worth talking about.
Yeah, but not with me because I definitely haven't seen it.
Oh, okay. Well, like, what's a good one? Like Boruto is starting to finally get good. Well, it's honestly the manga's been good. Just the anime just hasn't caught up. Tokyo Revengers was really good this year. What's another one that I've watched? See, cause like you finna make me go pull up my whole Crunchyroll for real. But I ain't finna do that right now. I don't want to do that off the top of my dome. I'm trying to do it off the top of the head.
We're gonna have to get somebody on again.
Yes. We can go and we can go.
And you can go for it. I actually have somebody that you could probably talk to about that, but we'll talk about that later. But I definitely think I have somebody in mind for you on that. But I'm thinking like, so animes here, because I think there's got to be a new anime almost every day coming out.
Well, it's kind of like,
but not the mainstream ones.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of new ones, like new mainstream ones that have come out. Stuff like what's his name that's about to come out? The trailer comes out in a few days. Chainsaw Man. Like I read that manga. Oh god, I love Chainsaw Man. Like Chainsaw Man's about to come out. They just dropped a few ones on Netflix. They dropped that I was supposed to watch. Like I got a whole queue set up of new anime that I just still have not watched yet.
Netflix is getting big into the game too, isn't it?
Man, yeah, but I've heard some negative stuff about it. It's only just because like they'll hoard it until they can drop the whole thing, And
Well,
anime
that's
fans are impatient.
yeah, that's what
You know,
Netflix does with everything.
yeah, right. And so like they're kind of upset because there was Netflix is doing a reboot of an older anime, of like a classic anime,
Hmm.
but it's not going to come out in America for another year or so. And so all the Western fans are mad because they're not getting it like the Japanese. But I'm just like, bro, like that's their whole thing. So of course there's going to be some stuff we don't get when they get it.
Yeah.
Like that's their baby, not ours.
I will say one thing that can get annoying with anime fans is when you talk about other, like, you talk about something like Cartoon Network or something like that. They're like, oh,
Oh God,
Western animation.
yeah, and
Like,
I'll be like, bro,
shows can be good from anywhere.
man, you know what? And that's another. I'm happy you brought that point up. Like all the gatekeeping is so terrible because it's like we understand that anime was such this niche market and now it's blowing up, all that stuff. But like people's like, oh man, I was back when I was a fan of anime when anime wasn't cool and we was getting made fun of. Okay, here's the thing. I was
One, you weren't.
a few things. Let me not just like I'm gonna go off on a slight tangent.
Anyone that says that's not true, but continue.
Right. I'm about to go like all off on this.
Do
Like
it.
because it's like
Do it to
because
them.
like no, don't get me wrong. You would get made fun of for watching anime and stuff. Because don't get me like I hung out with all the athletes and the bad kids because I was one of them, did all that stuff. Cool, fine. But like, you know why a lot of y'all weaves got made fun of, bro? You know why a lot of these weaves got made fun of? And I'm a weave and I'm saying this. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they go around all day. Oh, oh, you can't fight me. I got my jutsu, man. And they're running around with the Naruto run. And I'm just like, bro, like, you don't got to be like, bro, I watched the new episode of Naruto too last night, but like, I'm not sitting here jumping on the table talking about some Rasengan. Okay. Bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not over here like going crazy. Like I have anime shirts and all that kind of jazz, but you don't see me out here going crazy. I'm not wearing cosplay to school. There's a time and place for all that stuff. Like I love cosplay. Yeah, do it at the conventions, do it all on your social media with your whoop. Don't come to school and subject yourself to ridicule. Like these kids finna make fun of you. Why you finna put yourself in that situation? Like I understand, be free, be yourself with the whoop. Read the room. Like read the room. Like I understand we're supposed to be sensitive to other people's plights and junk, but learn how to read the room too. Like learn how to read the room. So
the truth is coming out.
And like I also hate about the anime community. Like it's weird because it's like marginalized people would marginalize other people. Like there's this whole thing about black cosplayers. Like they'll always say, "Oh, that." They'll demean them. Like I see it all the time, and I just think it's crazy because I'm like, "Yo, why are you going to sit here and down this cosplayer?" She's like, "Oh, that anime character isn't black." Well, the anime character ain't white neither, homie. It's Asian. It's Japan. They're Japanese, bro. Like, um, um,
Where have we heard this story before? Not in America.
I digress, but I just don't like a lot of the gatekeeping and a lot of the, like things of that nature. Like, what it feels like to be a marginalized group. Like, why would you do that? Like, just like, I got a few female anime homies.
Mm-hmm.
My dogs, and attractive women too. Not trying to get with them. All right, one of them trying to get with Slick. All right, Slick. The other one's my dog. She my dog. My homie Murder. You feel me? It's my dog. But like, I see people like we'll be sitting here talking with you, and then I'll see this weird, like some weird weed come up. Oh, you look at me? Well, and then they'll start going on this whole quiz, and I'm looking and I'm like, bro, she can't just enjoy anime like we do, and that's why you're a virgin at 40, bro. That's why I used to live with your mama. because you can't have a normal conversation with folks. You always talking about, oh, you only watch DBZ. Clearly, we was just talking about Seven Deadly Sins that just dropped a new season, but clearly you didn't listen. You just seen boobs and a girl talk about anime, and you got hard and upset at the same time.
That's the thing. They get upset because some of those guys are trying to. They're quizzing because they're like, oh, she does no anime. I must have her.
Yeah, no, bro, just be
And
a
it's
normal
like,
person. Like that whole, oh, so and so's a normie. No, bro, like relax. It's not that serious. I love anime just like the rest of us. Like I'll be over here speaking Japanese in my room and junk, crying on anime scenes and junk. Like I'm the full weeb too. Like I love cosplay, all that junk. But I'm not out here wilding, looking stupid and going crazy.
so here's a question for you. When
Yeah.
you find that lucky Miss Scott, does she
Man.
have to be an anime fan?
Nah, bro. Everybody's into different stuff.
But
Like
would you prefer that she's someone you
be
can watch
lit.
anime with because
Be
you
lit.
watch a lot of it, you know?
Yeah, I do. It be lit. Like it's one of those. She has to be open minded enough to be okay with it being like in her life kind of deal. Like you don't have to be a super fan of it, but you also can't be one of those. Why you always gotta watch this all the time? Like I don't want to sit here. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, for example, I don't like Love and Hip Hop or none of those Real Housewives of Atlanta or that drunk. But like, if I was with somebody who watches that, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Why you watch that ratchet show with all them hoes and ooh, go crazy?" I'm gonna sit there, watch it, enjoy it for what I can enjoy it for, and go about my day because it's something she likes. It's not like Same thing with anime. I know anime is a very niche thing, so
Yeah.
it's like I don't expect you to like it. So
Yeah.
like if you do, it's lit. Like it's super lit if you do. But at least be open enough to not like discredit it before you look at it. At least it's not
Speaking
like
the truth.
you know,
Speaking the truth. He's a man of the people.
man, straight
A
up,
man
man.
of the people.
Honestly, man, I'm just trying to find a good copacetic world, bro. Because like we're all trying to. The main thing of entertainment is to have an escape, right? And if you can't even feel comfortable in your own like escapism, like where can you feel comfortable?
Mm-hmm.
Like what happens if people kept telling me, "Oh, bro, man, you too cool to like anime. You played football, woo woo woo. You did all this stuff, woo woo woo." Like, nah, bro. Like, yeah, I'm trying to see will Goku beat up Granola today, or is he gonna catch that fade like he been catching? Like, but I don't know, man. I just see a lot of stuff, and I just see a lot of things that just it angers me a lot, man, because I don't be understanding people who are marginalized what the marginalized other people. Like you can't victimize when you've been a victim, and then cry victim when people do that same thing to you. Like those gatekeeper guys that sit there and tells other like I'm gonna say women, like women that is in the anime. Oh, you really not in the anime? You only in it just to try to get a man? Woo, 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 woo. Like, you're not going to. You're going to turn a lot of people off to anime because they're all going to be like, man, if I watch anime like that. Two, you look stupid. You look like a virgin.
That's how you got it. That's the finisher right there. You got this deep, emotional, like passion-driven thing, and at the end, and then all of it. You look stupid because you look like a virgin.
Straight up, I can tell the only female you talk to is your mama and your sister. You feel me?
That was deep. That was good.
You know,
we saw a little bit of the real Kyle right there.
a little bit, bro.
The
like,
real Kyle from the South.
You know what I'm saying? Kyle from the South, bro.
Kyle from the South. He got emotional there. Well, we got we got a couple minutes. I was thinking about it. Not during that. I was listening in. There. That was good. But I was thinking about it.
Yeah, rock with me, bro.
What if we're gonna do another cartoon bracket, we can't just do favorite cartoon again. That's played
No,
out. That's done.
characters. We can
So
do characters.
we could do characters. What if we did show themes?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I keep
Show themes. And we'd have to go through and figure out the show themes. One thing I will say, and maybe it's just because it was a lot of work. 64 was a lot for the shows. Show themes, it might be like, or I'm not talking about like all shows. Like, we're not talking about like putting the Friends show in there and stuff. Like, no, this is cartoons. Or do cartoon things and maybe some sci-fi. I don't know, but like definitely cartoons. I mean,
just say animation.
Animated. Yeah, you could say animation, but then you're gonna have the people that are like, well, there's
like
64
Pixar.
animes, or where's You Got a Friend in Me, and so we'd have to really figure. Animated shows would definitely be.
I say animated shows.
Animated shows, but we'd have to specify it more. That's not a word. Who cares? We'd have to
more specific.
Make it more specific, and I mean, off the top of my head, I would have to say one seed's The Simpsons, right? Simpsons has one of the best theme songs in cartoons, Western cartoons.
Oh yeah, Western cartoons.
That's one of the best cartoons. It has one of the best theme songs in show history.
Yeah, you know what? Let's say Western cartoons, and we can even go by time periods if you want to. So
you know what? Let's just say cartoons, right? And then if people say, well, what about anime? We'll say, well, then make your own bracket.
Make your own bracket, yeah.
How about that? Yeah.
We gonna make our bracket. How we make our bracket? Y'all don't like the bracket. It's all good.
Get lost.
Just don't participate in the bracket. Go find
no. Well, hold on. I don't speak for that. Oh. If you don't like the bracket, go make your own bracket. Get lost. But then when we create ours, come back, vote, and listen.
This is what I'll say. This is what I'll say. You don't like ours, make a better one. Tweet us. Holler at us on all our socials and junk.
Follow us so you can tweet us, and then follow us on all our socials, and then come back and listen, and then write to us, and we will reply to you. But you have to listen to our reply. We're not going to reply on Twitter. We're going to reply on our podcast, so you have to listen. Boom.
I'm coming straight, and I'm gonna at you too. Like I ain't scared
at you on the show. We're not gonna at on Twitter because no, we do it on the show.
Yes,
you have to listen.
If you gangster enough, we'll get you on this show, and I'll put it straight to your face. We can go straight like that.
But on top of all this, off the top of my head, I would think The Simpsons. Right, Simpsons. I'm trying to think of another one that's just like. SpongeBob is.
Oh, okay.
You gotta be a one seed.
Theme songs.
Yeah, theme songs.
Theme songs.
Themes, not theme songs. Themes. So because the Batman animated series doesn't have any words to it. There'd just be a theme, right? I guess it'd be a theme song. It's still a song.
Like theme song, as in like the opening and intro.
Intros.
Okay.
DuckTales gotta be up there. Not a one seed, but it's gotta be up there.
Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, but that would be same bracket probably. Darkwing
Samurai
Duck.
Jack.
Samurai Jack would definitely be up there.
Steven Universe has a really good.
Yeah, I don't know if that would make it out though. Too recent. Not recency bias because it's very good.
Bias, man.
No. I just said it. I just said that. I just said it's not even recency bias. I'm just saying it's very recent. I don't know. Like it does have a great theme song. Gravity Falls has a great theme song. Well, you know what? I'm saying all this, but Steven Universe made it out of the Cartoon Network bracket, and Gravity Falls won the whole thing. So you never know.
You really never know, bro.
So they would be up there, but I'm trying to think of the top seeds. Like SpongeBob's the top seed. Simpsons the top seed. I don't think DuckTales is a one seed, but it's definitely a high seed. That is.
You know what? Something multi-generational.
Let's hear it.
The Looney Tunes. I had the whole thing playing in my brain, and then my brain just stopped as soon as I started. Because the dun 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 dun.
Yes, I agree. Looney Tunes would definitely be.
My whole brain.
Damn it.
You see my brain glitch in real time, bro. Like that thing just went. Oh wait,
that was fantastic.
But
I think Looney Tunes would be up there.
I think Looney Tunes.
Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you?
Hey, okay.
But although I think, and I think you're about to say the same opinion. Do you want to say it or do you want me to say it?
I'll let you say it.
What's New Scooby-Doo is better than the original.
It's
so much better.
Yeah, bro, you read my mom.
I knew it. Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I was about to say, although, what's New Scooby-Doo?
What's New Scooby-Doo? Going after you. But what? I go straight emo. Like
Simple Plan. Of course you go straight emo. It's Simple Plan.
Okay. Slight. I know we only got like a few more minutes, but slight non-animated shows tangent. Okay. Mm-hmm. I love, like, for some reason, like, to me, punk rock makes some of the best intro music, or like the best like music for shows, like especially like shows that does a lot of traveling and things like that. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Or like the indie rock with the whole like man, what's I don't even think you listen to them. They're called 21 Pilots. They have this song called Shy Away.
You don't think I listen to 21 Pilots? You got your mind?
Sorry. So you know the song Shy Away?
I don't know the song, no, but
it's on the newest album.
Okay.
I was listening to the news album the other day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what, Schnabel? Before I go on that slight tangent, me and you, we need to have a podcast where we just talk about culture stuff.
I think so too, but
yeah.
Let's start with this and then see how much time we have. Don't forget, it's been a year off of sketching up because of time.
True. But yeah, go look up the song Shy Away, and it sounds like the perfect adventure song. So it's like every time, like Adventure Time has a really good theme song.
Yeah, it does.
So it's like,
but it's not. That's not punk rock. It's
no, it's not punk rock. But I'm
very
just
soft.
Talking about theme song. It's a very good theme song. But just like I just think punk rock makes the best. Like they even have a lot of punk rock stuff in anime. Like I love it.
I've heard that before.
I be sitting here like, oh, they going.
I will say, I think one thing when doing this bracket that has to happen. We do not put the name of the show. We do like, one or two, and you might know the show based on the theme song. But if I put, the name of a show up there, people are going to vote based on the show. Maybe not. Maybe you have to do it that way. Who cares? It's voting.
No, it would to an extent. Or what you should.
But it's voting, but it's voting. If they want to vote for just the show, then they're going to do that anyway if they know the show. I just thought about that. I'm like, wait, if they know what the show is based on the theme song, they're just going to vote for it anyway. So what the hell does it matter? But I think we got to cook up some of those. I think it made me really excited. That sounds like it's going to be dope. I think that'll be dope. That's been a good episode. First episode back. Season 2, I guess we'd call this, right? Season 2?
Yeah, man. Season 2, episode 0. So we can.
It's episode 1.
Well, 1.
Episode 0 would mean there's no episodes.
I don't know. I always see
we were on episode
0. Like the episode
That's
0.
a pilot.
Like the whole. Yeah. Like
the pilot. But a pilot would be before we started.
Yeah,
so if this was if this was the episode to create the show that we'd want to shop around, this would be the pilot. That would be 0. But we're already like 50 episodes in. So I don't think we can pilot now.
We can't pilot season 2?
No, I don't think we can. I don't think episode 53 can be the piloted episode.
Pilot for season 2.
Although full episodes, I think we're only at like 22. I think, but overall with doodles and how we tried our best and all this other stuff, I think we're around 50. I don't even know. Who knows? But thank you everybody for joining us. Sketching Up, we're back.
We're back.
Back and better than ever. As you can tell, you just listened to the last 45 minutes of it. So we're better than ever.
Yes, a little smarter, accents a little thicker. You feel me?
You can follow us on everything Sketching Up or Sketching Up Podcast. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, maybe TikTok soon. I don't know. It's pretty big. Probably a good place to promote, but we'll definitely check it out. I mean, if we're on TikTok, we'll promote it on the other socials. So just go follow us on Instagram and eventually you'll see if we're on there as well. You can listen to old episodes of Sketching Up on Apple Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you find your podcast, or you can go on YouTube where you can watch some, not all, of the podcast. Because we only I think we started doing video halfway through. I think we were mostly audio in the beginning.
It was mostly audio.
But thanks to this fine platform of Zoom, which we are currently on, we will be on video a lot more. Zoom makes it very easy. But yeah, definitely go check us out. We have, like I said, we have like 50 episodes. Some of them are very short. Some of them are a lot longer. Some of them are themed. Some of them are just talking. So go ahead and check that out. And then you can check out more episodes coming out. We're not sure if it's going to be bi-weekly, monthly. Definitely not weekly. I don't think we can keep up with, I don't think personally I keep up with weekly.
I can't keep up with weekly.
Yeah, but maybe bi-weekly, tri-weekly, something like that can happen. If we're going to do tri-weekly, we might as well just do monthly. I don't know anybody that's tri-weekly.
That's too hard to keep up with.
Yeah, so we'll see what it is, but definitely just keep looking out. Go follow us, subscribe on everywhere, and it gets sent right to your phone when a new episode comes out. So this has been fun. Kyle, any last words?
I mean,
Kyle from the South.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nice to be back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nice for the God to come out of hiding. You feel me? Like, it's nice, bro. Like, it's nice. I appreciate y'all coming, kicking it with us. You feel me? Like, we back. So just come kick it with us more.
We back. We back.
We back. Like, we back. And we ain't finna go nowhere. We finna stay.
We're back.
Yeah, man. Like, we gonna come back. We better than ever. Like earlier we were saying, we were drinking our water, working out.
You wouldn't even know. It looks like a different host of the show.
We got a whole new crew at this point. You feel me?
Yeah. So, although it's just the same two people.
Yeah, but we look different.
We look different. So we're basically new people.
We are new people. We got a new glow.
Thank you, everybody, for joining. It's been Sketching Up. We'll see you next time. Hopefully in either 2 weeks or a month. We'll see you soon, though. Keep up with Sketching Up. Later.